His words have resulted in shock, and there is a huge simmering controversy over his explicit shoot-to-kill orders caught on camera. Now Karnataka Chief Minister Kumaraswamy has brazenly defended his comments, saying it's not a big issue. He added that it was only human of him to react in such a way. Take a look at the full story and the big developments that have taken place today. The Karnataka Chief Minister is facing very intense heat. A controversy of his own making and one that's refusing to die down. It began with the brutal daylight murder 2 days ago of a senior JDS leader in Karnataka's Mandya district. But it is what happened next that has quaked the state and terrified many.
Merciless shoot out ಮಾಡಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಂತ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋರ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ನನಗೆ ನಾನು ಅವೆಲ್ಲ
That's right. A sitting chief minister caught camera ordering what sounds like a summary execution with a promise that there will be no consequences. Realizing the horror of his utterance, the chief minister and his team jumped to firefight, blaming the blood-chilling order on a heat of the moment emotional impulse.
ನಾನು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ಆದೇಶ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಂತ ಕೋಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ.
But with citizens aghast and the opposition launching a searing attack on the chief minister with questions over his ability to lead, Kumaraswamy today made a terrifying situation even worse.
Just a minute, that is not a big issue. That is not a big issue. That is human tendency. That kind of situation, any human being, they will react like that.
But the situation has actually gotten bigger, with a group of activists now filing a complaint with the state's human rights panel, raining down hard on Kumaraswamy for violating the law, harming the constitution and endangering safety in the state.
Definitely, that's the reason I came to the Human Rights Commission. And the present chairman is none other than the Vagela, was the Chief Justice, retired Chief Justice of Karnataka. He knows better what kind of action they have to take according to the Human Rights Act.
Already facing pressure for internal strife that threatens the stability of his government, the merciless killing order has painted a target on Kumaraswamy that goes beyond everyday political bickering and shines a light on what citizens have long suspected is a dangerous impulse for the misuse of power. Meanwhile, the opposition BJP has found its newest reason to fire at the chief minister.
Being a chief minister of Karnataka is having some responsibility. If not, so he should not speak like this. And he must apologize entire state people. Such type of statements regularly is speaking. And afterwards he will say something else. Being a chief minister, it won't look nice.
On the spot he clarified, but he realized that what I have spoken is not wrong. Like that he has realized. Immediately he has reacted, not on the heard by the others who has comments on this thing.
While Kumaraswamy brazens it out and refuses to apologize, several questions explode. Can emotion or heat of the moment be excuses for a chief minister? Has Kumaraswamy proved that power is dangerous in his hands? Has the stress of a coalition government dangerously worn out Kumaraswamy? Does Kumaraswamy's outburst reveal an impulse towards summary killings? Has Kumaraswamy validated criticism that he is unfit to be Karnataka chief minister? From the threat of MLA resignations that could sink his government to the intensifying bad blood with his partner, the Congress, Kumaraswamy is in the biggest spot of his life. He may have no choice but to blame emotions for his terrifying order, but can he persuade citizens to calm down and trust him anymore? With Nagarjun Dwarkanath in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today. So the two big developments today are, of course, that a complaint has been filed with the Human Rights Panel of the state by a group of right to information activists, and Kumaraswamy himself has come on the record to say it's not a big issue. Well, the opposition, civil society and activists beg to differ and beg to differ very, very strongly. I want to go across to India Today's Nagarjun Dwarkanath joining us live, tracking all the developments in this story. Nagarjun, the issue hasn't died down just yet, but Kumaraswamy has stirred it up even more, perhaps, by trying to dismiss a very disturbing comment that he made on that phone by calling it not a big issue.
Well, definitely that's true, Shiv. In fact, big development with the civil rights activists filing a complaint with State Human Rights Commission as to how is it the Chief Minister making such comments. He should be summoned and questioned as to why did he make such comments and remarks and who was he speaking about. There's still there's no clarity about who he was speaking to on the phone. On the other side, the police have kept mum. And today when the BJP also once again asked for an apology from the Chief Minister, he came out and said that BJP has no moral right because during Yediyurappa's tenure as CM, he ordered the shooting of 2 farmers in Haveri district. He also went on to clarify that he didn't mean shootout, but smoke out, which is a police term to deal with culprits and accuse is what he says. It was just an impulsive outburst. Emotions got better out of him. He also labeled this whole incident as not a big issue. However, BJP and opposition and also civil society definitely are not agreeing with the Chief Minister today and are demanding at least an unconditional apology from him.
Well, we haven't seen anything close to an unconditional apology, and even a retraction of those comments, only excuses that nobody is really buying. Thanks very much for joining me, Nagarjun, for more on that. I want to also dive into a political discussion now because this has become a big issue. And like I said, this is an issue that goes way beyond the political bickering that usually happens between the BJP, the Congress and the JDS. This is an issue that has alarmed and disturbed people, not just in Karnataka, but everywhere in the country. We've heard about these scary, menacing powers and misuse of power by elected representatives. But this is someone who has just let emotions get the better of him and say something like this on the phone, and he hasn't even bothered to apologize for it. Joining me live from Bengaluru this evening, Malavika Avinash, spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP, Syed Shafi Sahib, State Vice President of the JDS and also a political commentator, in which capacity he is here with us this evening. BNS Reddy, former Inspector General of Karnataka, is also with us. Syed Shafi Sahib, I'd like to come to you first, sir. You know, if the comment made, if the words used by H.D. Kumaraswamy were not bad or alarming enough, today he has tried to actually play it down by calling it not a big issue, which has actually made this issue far, far worse. Why doesn't he just come out and apologize instead of making these silly excuses?
See, first of all, I want to remind Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa, the leader of opposition, who is demanding apology and all those things. I want to remind him that he only has ordered the shooting orders he issued on the farmers who are demanding only manure for their crop.
This is not about Yediyurappa. This is about a complaint has been filed against the Chief Minister, Mr. Sahib. This is not about Yediyurappa. This is about the Chief Minister.
My dear sir, let me finish.
Forget about Mr. Yediyurappa. Nobody is talking about Mr. Yediyurappa. I am asking why has not the Chief Minister apologized?
My dear sir, why should he apologize? First of all, he has tried to boost the morale of the police about taking action against the killers.
By saying shoot to kill and there will be no consequences.
One person over there in Mandya. And I don't think it's every home minister, every CM in the past have done it. They have tried to boost the morale of the police. And this is only in order to tell the police, send a message to the police not to be lenient and not to have mercy,
are you trying to say
mercy on the killers.
Are you trying to say the police will have
in any manner?
Are you trying to say the state police's morale will be boosted if they are told to conduct summary executions and not follow law and order procedures? Is that what you're saying right now? That is what morale boosting is?
Hi. My dear sir, why you are adding summary killing word into this?
Shoot to kill mercilessly. Shoot to kill mercilessly. Don't worry about the consequences. Exact translation of what he said.
My dear sir,
shoot to kill. Don't worry about consequences.
He has only said not to show mercy on the killers to the police. I don't think any CM or any home minister
this is incredible. This is incredible.
Everybody says so to the police.
No, there is Syed Sahib, I respect you. I respect your word that you need to defend the Chief Minister, but this is preposterous. This is preposterous. You think this is only about the BJP? I want to bring in
defending the CM.
I want to bring in Malavika Avinash.
The human rights of
I
the
want to
people
bring in
who got killed.
I want to bring in Malavika Avinash because Malavika, the atmosphere in this country has become so vitiated that everything is about the BJP said this or the Congress said this or the JDS said this. This is an issue. The words that have been used by Mr. Kumaraswamy have disturbed people way beyond the BJP. I can say this. Sir,
Adityanath has said,
sir, 1 second.
Has let loose
No, that's not an excuse. Two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right. When Yogi Adityanath has said anything wrong, we have pulled him up here on India Today. I'm sorry, we've pulled him up. We've called him out when he has said anything wrong. Malavika Avinash, this is an issue that goes beyond Yediyurappa and the BJP. This is a civil issue. This is an issue about the constitution. This is about law and order. And even non-politicians and citizens are justifiably disturbed today, Malavika.
This whataboutery certainly is not helping the situation. What's worse, I think you heard it and I heard it, the spokesperson for the JDS has made it worse. He says it is meant to boost the morale of the police force. Oh really? So is he admitting to the fact that at the other end of the phone was a police officer taking orders from the Chief Minister? Is that what he's trying to say? Then it's far worse than what we had imagined, because the Chief Minister is still saying it's only smoke out. I don't know what that really means, but smoke out and not shoot out. But the JDS spokesperson is saying this is meant to boost the morale of the police.
Yeah.
Oh really? Isn't it the same police force which is supposed to have by now finished investigation of Gauri Lankesh's murder? There is no morale boosting on that front.
No,
23 RSS BJP workers were killed. No morale boosting there.
This is frankly quite insulting in my opinion.
This is worse than
It's very amazing.
This is not just Syed Sahib,
this is scary. What state do we live in?
Not only
has the Chief Minister brought us to?
Not only has the Chief Minister said something that is terrifying citizens, but it is also an insult to the police. I want to bring in BNS Reddy, former Inspector General of Karnataka.
I am very astonished to know.
1 second. No, you can be astonished, sir.
That's fine. Of Gauri Lankesh,
but you will not be as astonished as people are about the Chief Minister's words. I want to bring in BNS Reddy. 1 second.
Statement of the CM.
Mr. Sahib, 1 second.
To take stern action.
No. Whataboutery can go on forever and ever, sir. It's a vicious circle. But
sir,
I want to bring in BNS Reddy in.
On your own.
I want to bring in BNS Reddy. 1 second. Malavika and Syed Sahib, 1 second.
You made the situation worse.
Mr. Reddy, how do you react to this, sir? Mr. Reddy, how do you react to the JDS spokesperson's suggestion that the words of the Chief Minister were meant to boost the morale of the police? Is he saying, and do you agree with the fact that the police need instructions to conduct extrajudicial killings without mercy to boost their morale, sir?
First of all, I would like to tell that we should know that we are living in a democracy.
Yeah.
And the Chief Minister, Mr. Kumaraswamy, is holding a constitutional post.
Yeah.
The third is that the Chief Minister, he is looked upon as the guardian of the state. And then at the same time, he is the younger lot, especially the student community, and the 6 crore people look upon him as a leader,
yes,
and as the Chief Minister and as a role model. When the Chief Minister at that point of time, when he said that shootout, tappilla madi, actually it was an emotional outburst, no doubt. But the best thing would have been for the Chief Minister to just retract the statement or take back the statement, or he should have just said, I'm taking back whatever I have told. I really never meant. The words smoke out also, which is not a regular word used in the police parlance of in the thing, especially maybe in a militancy affected area or by the central military, paramilitary organizations, or in the military. The smoke out is a common word, but not in the police. But at the same time, we are living in a reformative society. Even if there is a murder, it is the responsibility of the police to bring the culprit to book, investigate, charge sheet. The court will take cognizance of it. Court will, after the trial, will punish, and he goes to the prison, and then he can come back as a reformed person. But you know, if the word shootout or whatever it is, if a trigger-happy policeman, a sub-inspector or an inspector, they are all young, they get instigated, they get pumped up, and they want, every police officer want to be build an image of a Singham image. And then what happens if they are trigger happy? Then this kind of shootout, when the chief minister himself is there.
Syed Sahib, do you realize how dangerous
that should not happen?
How dangerous the assertions and the statements of the chief minister are now? You have a veteran IPS officer, a former inspector general, saying that the chief minister should have simply retracted his words because they are dangerous for morale. They are not helping morale. They are dangerous for morale and for law and order and for command and control of the police. He has harmed the police, Mr. Sahib.
No, if your statement and my dear friend panelist's statement is true, can you compare the period of 7 months of Mr. Kumaraswamy's ruling as its CM? He has been CM for 7 months, and there is no one single incident of communal tension or communal disharmony or any kind of these kind of murders or anything, except this kind of murder.
But what does that have to do with his assertions?
I don't. You compare.
What does that have to do with his emotional state?
Karnataka, which was completely.
Sir, the question is, someone who is so vulnerable to his emotions, is a man who is so vulnerable to his emotions fit to lead a state like Karnataka?
6.5 crore people are feeling very peaceful for 7 months.
Is a man... No, 1 second. That is all. Those are all platitudes. Please don't give us platitudes, sir. We are talking about one specific issue. I'm sure Mr. Kumaraswamy has done many good things in the state.
Sir, why don't you compare?
One thing that he has done has negated many of the things he has done, because it has revealed a very dark side. Malavika, can anything that can be said right now excuse what has happened? Because the BJP has also said
peace in the state.
A man was murdered in broad daylight, sir. A man was murdered in broad daylight. A man was murdered in broad daylight in Mandya, which is the genesis of this entire issue. Malavika, is this an issue that can simply be dismissed as a non-issue, or does this also come to a point of whether this is a chief minister who is fit to lead the state of Karnataka, because he's a man who has demonstrated that he is totally vulnerable to emotions and so-called heat of the moment? Malavika.
My dear sir, why don't
this
you compare
heat of the moment perhaps maybe digested by the... Sir, your turn is over. You see, this heat of the moment is allowed maybe once, but this is the third time it's happened. Earlier on he said the coalition is a poison that cannot be, digested by him, and then he went on to call for an open rebellion. He said, Nanna janrige heltene dange elake, which is an open rebellion. In which in which democracy, which is governed by the constitution, does a chief minister call for an open rebellion against the state? This is the third or the fourth time that he has been overcome by emotions. If he is unable to handle the stress of the coalition, it's best that he steps down, or else he at least has the courtesy to tell the people that all is well, that he apologizes for what he said and he retracts. That's all we are asking for.
Okay, so it's only an apology and a retraction that is being asked for. And like I said, Syed Sahib, this is not just about the BJP.
During the BJP reign in Karnataka, has clearly issued orders to burn Karnataka.
Sir,
he said very clearly, if the Yediyurappa goes to jail, he will burn Karnataka.
Sir,
and Mr. Amit Shah came all the way in Karnataka and issued orders to the youth.
So are you saying?
Sitting quiet.
No,
please start rebellion.
It's not just the BJP who's asking these questions.
An MP has very clearly.
It's not just the BJP, sir.
Down the police.
It's not just the BJP that's asking these questions. It's not just the BJP that's asking these questions. There are many Congress leaders. There are many Congress leaders.
7 months of rain.
Syed Sahib, there are many Congress leaders who off camera are asking the same questions and wondering about the stability of a person like Kumaraswamy to lead this government in a stable manner. But they don't want to say it on record because of the coalition compulsions. But I want to bring
Nobody
BNS
is
Reddy in on
questioning
this
it
again.
is wrong statement.
No.
Nobody is questioning off the camera or on the camera.
I can assure you, we invited the Congress. We invited the Congress. They declined to join us on this debate because out of perhaps decency for their coalition partner.
Please show to the public.
One second. No, show the public.
Every Congress leader saying the government is gone for 5 years without any problem.
You're saying this on a day, Syed Sahib, when a group of activists have actually registered a complaint with the Human Rights Commission. The Human Rights Panel, the State Human Rights Panel has received a complaint about the Chief Minister. Obviously, you're going to say that is politically motivated as well. But I want to bring in BNS Reddy. No, there is no time for what about this, sir? Are you trying to say you are as good as or as bad as the BJP? Are you trying to say you're as good or bad as Yogi Adityanath? You're not saying that. The JDS has always said that they are a better party, higher party, etc., etc. So don't bring this whataboutery into this game right now. BNS Reddy, you've said that the Chief Minister should simply retract his comment and apologize. I am asking you, sir. I am asking Mr. Reddy, if this issue is allowed to simply wither away without an apology, without a retraction, what kind of damage can it do, sir? What kind of damage can it do?
No, I would like to clarify here that nobody is questioning about the ability of Mr. Kumaraswamy as Chief Minister or his concern for the poor or the farmers.
Yeah, exactly.
About it.
That's not in question.
But as a police officer, I can tell you one thing. He himself has said, he has told that he is a very emotional person. I do agree. But you cannot separate the Chief Minister from Mr. Kumaraswamy. Kumaraswamy can be emotional, but today he is the Chief Minister of the state. So he has to control his emotions. He has to take advice of his staff before telling anything to the media.
Absolutely.
This is one. Second, I did mention in the beginning itself that see, the police officers, especially the police officers at the younger age, the sub-inspectors and inspectors, should not get carried away by a statement like this. They should not get, the kind of a strength that, look, when the Chief Minister himself can tell like this, I can be trigger happy, I can kill. That is not going to be the answer. So the best thing for the whole issue to be put to rest would be, ideal thing is the Chief Minister just retract his statement, just say, okay, I have told something which I never meant, and not covering up with words like smoke out and all that, but just say, okay, I did wrong, I'm going to take back, take back the statement, and there ends the matter.
No, there are no time for excuses. This issue can be laid to rest. All the good work being done by Kumaraswamy has been claimed by the JDS, and Mr. Sahib is being negated as a result of this one issue. I can tell you that I'm out of time, but I also want to end on one last note. Since we keep talking about heat of the moment and emotions, etc., we entrust our public representatives with the ability to control their emotions. If for nothing else, then because of the fact that they have direct executive control over resources that can cause a lot of harm, including the police force, including weaponry. At a higher level, prime ministers have control to nuclear codes. We entrust our elected representatives with the ability to keep their anger and keep their emotions in check, because if they are not kept in check, then people can lose their lives and the law can be broken. Thanks very much to all three of you for joining me live here on the debate on Face Off, here on 5 Live.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.